Last week, as I told you, that only long entry is above 1881. Till the time it trades above below 1881, we can again expect it to drop, as it is showing higher highs, lower lows consistently since last 4 weeks. And gold closed precisely traded in the same fashion and closed the week at 1840. Now what is going to happen next week, we will try to see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon. Those who are new to the channel must watch the daily analysis on gold as well, which I share twice a day, one with the Asia session, one with the US cash session. And if you are interested into other commodities and markets including silver, crude oil, natural gas, or be it Dow Jones, Nasdaq, FTSE 100, Germany 40 or Nifty, you can watch those analysis as well. Let's start the day. First we'll look into the charts, followed with indicators, and in the end we will see the trading level. So do watch till the end. Now look at the daily charts first. On the daily charts you can find, see, it has precisely achieved higher highs here. The pivot is around 1850, and 1850 you can see again giving it a stronger resistance on the upside. So now it is trying to give you a trading channel or trading range like this, where it has achieved the bottom of this. However, achieving the pivot here again, it may try to drop back again. See this last candle, one single red candle, and partially closing above the lows which it has achieved. Probably if it trades below 1836 next week, we can again expect it to continue the downtrend. And any which ways, only long entry I see next week is above 1855. If it trades above 1855, you can again expect it to go towards 1881, and then 1890, 1900 can also be seen, because it has seen the lows. It may try to see the highs if it trades above 1855 levels, then and then only. Till the time it trades up below 1855, we can expect it to give a further red candles and try to trade in this channel. This time the drop can be sharp, and once it trades below 1800, that is the confirmation of the bearish trend, and we can expect a further drop in gold here from here onwards. So this is what we can see on the daily chart. See, it has achieved these levels, which it is. So you can see this was the rally there, lower highs, then a drop retracement, and now probably we may see another leg of drop if it continues to trade below 1855 levels. So this is what we can see on the daily charts. Now come back to the weekly candles. On the weekly charts, another observation is this, that it is trying to trade with this is lows, and this is the channel in which it is trading, primary channel. This is a secondary high channel. So it has achieved the bottom here, and only if it trades below 1800 and sustains below it, we can confirm more bearishness in gold in coming days, where the next target is going to be this zone at 1680, and once it drops below 1680, we can see further fall. So till the time it trades above 1800, we have to be cautious while taking a long position for short term. Short term, when I say it is short to mid term, when I say it is from couple of weeks to 3 months, and we have to be cautious till the time it trades above 1800 levels. Sustaining below 1800, definitely there could be further fall. Now look at the weekly charts also. On the weekly candle, we can see that the candle has closed in red. It has achieved this high, it has achieved lower lows, and the swing towards downside is heavy there, as we can see here. And yes, any opening below this and close, once it trades below 1836, yes, you can go short there. Then 1830, 1800 levels should also hold good, and this time it may try to break this channel also, break 1800 also, if it continues to trade below 1830 levels. So be watchful of that. Any long entry above 1855, that is clear. Above 1855 you can expect 1860, 1870 and 1880 levels. 1880 may provide again a stronger resistance, so be watchful of that too. So this is what we can see on the weekly charts. Also, one must observe that in the near term, what gold has shown here on the weekly charts is higher lows consistently, trying to trade in this channel. And yes, at the same time, if you consider this as, you can find there is a possibility if it trades above 1881 levels, we can expect it to rise till towards 1920, 1940 zone, and then from there a retracement can be expected. So this is another way to look at it, and I'll be watchful of 1880 levels precisely. Breaking beyond this, there could be further highs. So one can expect gold to swing till the time it trades above 1800. We can see more swings in the coming days. Now coming back to the monthly charts here. On the monthly charts, similarly, see, it is failing to break past the lows of this channel, indicating it is still trying to trade in this bullish channel. And yes, the highs of this bullish channel are above 1900 level, precisely at around 1920 to 1947 it can try to achieve. So I'll be watchful. If it sustains above 1800 this month, we have to be cautious there. Probably breaking below 1800, we may see a stronger fall, and then it is going to hit 1700, and the next target is towards 1600 and this zone at 1500. These levels are a must to watch. Below 1680 we can expect 1600 to 1500 zones, so we have to be watchful of that. At the same time, I'll be watchful of 1800 first. Also, if you look at the last 2 months candle, see here there was a downward pressure, here there is an upward pressure from the last 2 candles, and this time it is trying to consolidate here before giving a breakout. Lower highs, higher lows, failing to break past either of these sides, indicating that gold is trying to consolidate before it tries to take a decisive move. Also, one must observe that it is failing to break past the lower end of this channel, which is a indication that still bulls are trying to hold the control in gold. So yes, any move below 1800 definitely will bring good fall. Till the time it trades between 1800 and 1900, I will be watchful there. Now also let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. See, on the 4-hour charts, from here we have seen the reversal, lower lows and then a retracement, now trying to drop back again. So as I said, see here is the 1855 levels, and if you see it breaking 1855 again on the upside, one can expect it to achieve 1860, and then beyond that we can expect 1880 levels, and probably beyond 1880 1900 1920 levels can also be expected, because it is trying to show a swing there. However, any break below this zone at 1836, I will expect 1830 to give it a support, and then below that, see 1820 levels on the 4-hour charts giving it another support, and below that we may see a sharper fall till towards 1805 and 1800 levels. So be watchful of that. Now let's have a look with the help of indicators whether the indicators are suggestive of the same. Now 4-hour charts, you will find that the 20 period moving average at around 1830 and the 100 period moving average at around 1845 levels. So this zone is a pretty cautious zone where we have to be alert. The oscillator there trading in the buy side, however with a narrow move out there, the peaks are not so bullish there, indicating that the bears might take the charge again here. If you see the directional movement, this is also bearish and divergent. Look at the MACD, it is trying to converge and crossover, so the bulls are not very much in charge here. And if you look at the RSI, this is trading flat. Similarly, if you look at the stochastic, this is hit a bottom. So stochastic hitting a bottom here on the 4-hour chart indicates probably we may see a little rise before it tries to drop again. So be watchful of that, and that is what in fact 1855 levels may try to give it a stronger resistance for any further rise. Coming back to the daily charts, on the daily charts you will find this. On the daily charts you can see here, see 20 period moving average situated around 1850 levels, strong resistance it will give on the downside, and at the same time if it passes by the 50 period moving average comes here at 1860. Also one must see this is a kind of a crossover here. The 100 period moving average is now above the 50 period moving average, indicating that since last 50 days the price traded below the last 100 days average. It means that it is now trading below the last 100 days average, indicating the near term bearishness. Also look at the divergence here on these two, it is divergent and indicating more bearishness in the coming days. So I will be watchful. And on the downside, look at this, the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and the Donchian channel here at till 1800, giving it a stronger support on the daily charts. Now another observation on the oscillator, it is crossed over for a bearish move, and you can see whenever it is crossed over to a bearish move, it is again indicated that the fall is there. So probably it is trying to brew up the fall, and we can see further more red candles taking it to highs before it looks over to converge. I'll be watchful till 1800 however. And if you look at the directional movement, it is bearish, it is trying to trade in a sell zone. The MACD is not indicative here of anything, it is trading flat. And if you look at the RSI, this is on the daily charts looking downwards. And similarly the stochastic had hit a bottom, trying to bounce back again. So last two candles it is trying to show some reversal, but it is trying to trade with a drop again. Now considering this, now also let's have a look at the weekly. Now look at the weekly candle here, 1840 and 1836 levels, 100 period and 50 period moving average coming together here. Now this zone till 1850, is a greater stronger resistance zone for gold to pass and sustain by. If it sustains above 1855, as I said, and then the next level 1860, these two levels I will be watchful of. Rather, the zone between 1855 and 1860 you have to be watchful of. Any move or break beyond this, because that will bring the gold above the 50 and 100 period moving average, then it may try to go back till towards 1900, which is a 20 period moving average. On the downside, breaking 1800, we may see 1780 levels still giving a support, and below that it may fall strongly towards 1750 and below levels. Now look at the oscillator on the weekly charts on gold. See, it is trading in the negative side, it is trading in the bearish side. Also the size of the candle is increasing. Now probably the candle size may increase more, and that is what makes me more bearish, that below 1836, yes, we can see a little fall. Then 1830 is the level which we have to watch out for. Then 1820, and below that there could be a sharper fall till towards 1800, and below that, yes, downside sky is the limit. Similarly, if you look at the directional movement, see, it is diverging, indicating more bearishness here. And if you look at the MACD, this is also on the sell side, trading with a divergence, indicating bearishness. RSI looking downwards, indicating bearishness. Stochastic on the weekly charts achieving the highs there probably, and I'll be watchful if it continues to achieve here or tries to curve back down here. So this is one observation on the weekly charts. Now also let's have a glance at the monthly candle. Now look at the monthly candle here. See the 20 months moving average here at around 1820 levels. A good support there on the downside, and yes, below that, the width of the Bollinger Bands also trading between 1700 and 1950. Now a few moments back when we were analyzing the candlestick charts, I told that above 1880 levels we can see 1900, 1900, 20, 40, 50 zone, which is going to be a stronger resistance. And here also it confirms that the width of the, and in fact I told 1680, 1700 levels too. So see, the width of the Bollinger Bands on the monthly charts confirms this zone, that possibly if larger swings are expected, it may precisely trade in this zone for a little while from now onwards. So this is all from the candlestick charts and indicators. Now let me give you the trading strategy and trading levels for next week. First, let's talk about the levels to go long. And before I give you the levels, I have to make a couple of points. See, anybody asking money on my name on Telegram or anywhere else, please please refrain from that. Anybody giving you a false promise that give me $400, I will make 4500 for, there are certain schemes which are being launched on Telegram, fake channels, spam channels on my name. Please refrain from them, please report them, and do not fall in any trap. Reach out to my official email or my official Telegram ID before making any commitments to anyone. And also, yes, next week, if you only see, whenever you trade, you have to always trade with a trailing stop loss. If it is not there, at least keep a stop loss in mind. If it closes in loss, let it be, then avoid the trading for a day and then try to come back again. Don't do revenge trading and don't do over trading. Secondly, always keep shifting your stop loss to cost. Just follow these few rules and definitely you will be a disciplined trader and a profitable trader. And if you want to learn the same expertise, you can join my mentorship batch and the Telegram channel. You can also be part of my VIP signals group. Reach out to me over Telegram or email. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now next week, see, I will only recommend a long entry if you see it trading above 1862. Beyond 1862, here is going to be a rise there on the upside where one can expect 1870 and 1881 levels. And if it breaks this, I will directly expect it to land till 1900, 1918 and 1940 levels. So be watchful of this. If it tries to give you a bullish move, you have to be cautious with this. Only long entry I will suggest is above 1862. This is a safe entry. Yes, you can go long above 1855 also, but 1862 is going to be larger resistance, beyond which, yes, it is going to be a confirmed long entry. On the other hand, on the downside, go short at 1836 and below which, see, it is closed at 1840. I am giving a short entry at 1836, indicating that possibly there could be certain near term bearishness there. 1830 is the next support. See, till here and till 1820 there is a chance of a reversal. In fact, as we have seen, 1800 now the next support level. Till here also you can see it trading or bouncing back. So 1800 to 1880 1900 zone, we have to be cautious in between these levels. As we saw on the monthly candles, it can show you little swing in between these levels. Now once it crosses beyond 1800, you can, below 1800 you can definitely stay bearish, and the next target is 1780, 1760, and below that it may fall more. Sky is the limit till towards 1740, and below that it can fall till 1700. If not next week, then possibly next to next week, but it may continue to stay bearish. One can stay short on gold once it trades and trades below 1800 levels. One can confirm that it is going to drop more sharply there. Take your trades accordingly, take your positions accordingly, trade with stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Reach out to me for any of your trading or trading related queries. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.